Hey, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video. It's Sky here. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe, turn the post notification on, and smash that like button. Before we start this video off, I do want to announce that we are going to be planning to do a Supreme giveaway. And we are only going to be doing this giveaway if we can hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month. So make sure you subscribe and stay tuned. Share with all your friends. Let's hit this 1K. But for today's video, we are going to be doing an early look at the Nike Adapt BB. These sneakers have not released yet, so I'm super excited to check them out. They are supposed to be auto-laced. Comes in a really clean, dope, big box, so let's go ahead and check these bad boys out. Alright, so it comes in this really nice blue box, and it has a little handle so you can carry it around. On the side it has these two little dots. On this side it has like the sliding box so it can slide out. And yeah, just the same on this side. So this pretty much just slides out because this top part is a film. You want to make sure that you're not holding the handle when you're pulling it out, or else it's not going to work and you might end up ripping the film. So you just set aside the film for now, and then check it out. Got the Nike swoosh on the top as well as the handle. Nike Adapt BB in the corner. Alright, so for the next step, when you open it, you do have to pull these out because they're kind of like lock systems. So if you just try pulling the box out without it, it's not gonna work, or you might end up breaking the box. So then you just slide this out. This is what the top of the box looks like from the inside. They are wrapped pretty nicely in the Nike wrap, so let's go ahead and check them out. Bam. These are really clean sneakers. They do have shoe trees in them. They have an ankle one and like an actual one for the whole shoe. These ones are actually really nice. They're not just the regular cardboard ones that you get on regular sneakers. The look of the sneaker looks super clean. It's a nice colorway, black, silver, white, and has the nice icy blue sole. I also do want to give a huge shout out to Austin. He's the one who actually copped these. These are his sneakers. They're not my size or his size. He's actually copping to resell. So I will go ahead and put his IG on the screen right over here if you are interested in copying these and strike out on release day. So now moving on to the sneaker, it does look pretty clean and fresh. The design looks really dope in my opinion, and before we go on to further details on the sneaker, I want to go over this one point right over here. So under this plastic film over here, it does have the charger for the sneakers. Check it out. It does have the two circle dots to show where you should place the sneaker, as well as a Nike swoosh on the bottom, just like a nice black top. On the bottom it has like a nice little space gray colorway with 4 dots on the corners, and it does say Nike Adapt Charger 1.0 and all this other information that you don't really need to know about. Underneath it has this little plastic. This is where the charger and everything for it is in, and I'm not gonna open it because this isn't my pair of sneakers. So here we got the Nike Adapt and like manual. Pretty much just telling you the details of the sneaker. It says how to get started, turn the power on, and then how to adjust your fit, as well as the power up. It shows you the icons on the sneaker. So on the sides of the sneakers, it has those little dots on it which can loosen and tighten the sneaker. It also does have LED lights in it. Those LED lights can tell you the status of the sneaker's battery, if it will shine red, if it needs to be charged or is dead. Then it will have like a darker yellow musty color which says that you need to charge it soon, and then if it's like a light bright yellow, it's pretty much saying that you got a good amount, and then the green pretty much tells you that it is completely full. So yeah, it's nice, a nice little battery system on it, and it also tells you about how you can use the Nike Adapt app. I've personally never used it because I've never owned a Nike Adapt sneaker, but from what I hear, you can personalize it and customize it pretty well, and it's honestly a pretty sick app. Cool fun fact about this is I saw in another video that you can actually charge your phone on this platform as well as your sneakers, just because how the charger is and how it functions. So that's a pretty neat little trick. I don't think I would ever do it if I owned the sneaker, but just a little fun fact. On the side, they do have the 2 buttons that I mentioned that can loosen or tighten the sneaker and also tell you the battery life on it. So this front one that is closer to the front of the toe box is the one that can tighten up the sneaker, and then also the one on the back towards the back of the sneaker is the one that can loosen it. So that's probably like the best main function of the sneaker. I mean, that is why it is such a dope sneaker. The fact that Nike created something that can actually auto lace and has this type of system is honestly crazy. The Nike mags from Back to the Future was what kind of inspired it, and the fact that they managed to create not just the Nike mags that auto lace, but are creating more sneakers that are mass produced and available to the public that can actually auto lace is honestly a dope concept to me. So on the front of the sneaker, it does have like a thick like mesh feel, as well as on the tongue it's like a knitted material with the dots going all around the sneaker. It has 8 dots, 4 on each side, as well as the knitted Nike swoosh. And on the other sneaker, it has the same dots as well, but it just says Nike. So if you put them together, Nike swoosh. On the back of the sneaker, it does have this nice black glossy plastic, and it actually is wrapped with plastic, kind of like the plastic you find on a brand new TV. You just kind of got to rip it off when you get it. And it also has these dots at the end, which are pretty much ending the Nike swoosh, kind of cuts it off rather than having the traditional whole Nike swoosh. On the inside of the midsole, it does have the black Nike swoosh towards the end of the heel tab, and it does feature a nice white foam midsole. Overall opinion of this sneaker is that it is a really clean one, and it does retail for $350, which it honestly isn't that bad a price considering the value of the other sneakers that do have auto lacing that have been released by Nike. The Hyper Adapts that released originally, which were the first like mass produced that have auto lacing, were retailing for $720. Keep in mind the Nike mags, the auto lace, do go for around $40K. So you're getting the same technology, but you are getting a pretty much more basic sneaker, and this one's actually created just for basketball. It's supposed to be the first auto lace basketball sneaker, so the fact that people are actually wearing this to play basketball and actual athletes and NBA players are using it shows that it's a pretty solid sneaker and definitely worth the cop. Sneakers are going to be releasing February 17th, Sunday, which is pretty soon, so I definitely think you should try to cop them if you do have the means. I know $350 can be pretty steep for a sneaker, but for what you're getting, I think it's a great price. My recommendation for going for these are the Sneakers app. Obviously, there are different ways to get them depending on where you're located, but the Sneakers app is probably the more like mainstream known way that pretty much anyone can have access to. So that is going to be it for the video. Like I said, make sure you stay tuned for the giveaway, and let's get to this 1K. We're pretty close. We're about 200 away. I think we can do it. Make sure you stay tuned for more videos. We got a lot of content coming out, and until next time, I'll see you in the next one.